Hi, Virgo. How are you? Big, deep breath in. It's going to be okay. Let's get into your April 2020 reading. And yes, I am back after 2 years of being gone. We can discuss that later. Right now, I want to get into your reading. And let's see what's going on for Virgo. Whoa, 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 whoa. First card out, Two of Wands. Yeah. This longing. This longing to want to implement, to want to move forward with something. And the choice of, well, I have a wand here behind me that has provided very much and has been a point of stability. And if I move forward with this wand here, I might have to give up some sort of semblance of stability that I've had. It's also, for me, a card of planning and envisioning. So some of you home, envisioning, planning, what is it you are going to do when and if this quarantine stay-at-home order has been lifted. Hopefully we do it for as long as we need to. And hopefully those of us who need support during this process will receive that support. Let's see, what else? You guys are feeling a bit sort of, yeah, Three of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Ace of Cups. Okay, so if this is about a relationship, the cards are really asking that you the cards are really asking you, what are your motivations? Or like, why? Okay, so you like this person. You're envisioning something with them. There's a desire to move forward. There's a desire to build a foundation. But why? Whenever I see the Hangman, I can't help but ask the question, but why? It's almost as if you have a plan, you have a desired outcome already in mind, which for Virgos is very common, to have a specific idea of how things were going to have to go in order for the situation to be just as you needed it to be. And I feel like as though the Hangman asks you to not only sit on your hands, literally and figuratively, but also asks you the very important question of like, well, why? Why? And is there not another perspective from which you can see this situation before you dive into it and may not be able to balance or take on what this relationship, what this Ace of Cups moment, right, has to offer? I'd be very careful about trying to exert your will or your plan upon anybody at this moment in time. I don't think people are responding very well to that right now. King of Cups. So it's a water sign. Okay. Or a very watery, emotionally mature individual. Let's look at the Hanged Man. The King of Cups could also be you moving into a space of feeling rather than organizing, I would say. Knight of Swords for the Hanged Man. Yeah, don't... If this is an air sign that we're talking about here with this Ace of Cups, do not rush into anything. Do not move forward, because they're not showing up in a open, they're not showing up in an open and loving and kind and really compatible way for you, which I feel like is also reflected here with the Five of Swords. That if there is a water sign, that the water sign probably has, water or earth signs are probably going to have better compatibility for you right now. But for some reason, there is something about the Knight of Swords that feels extremely intriguing and feels very alluring at the moment. I get it. I don't think knights, though, at this time are going to have much weight for you, though. Knights don't have what it takes to really create this Three of Pentacles moment. Now, if this is a work situation, yes, work for a lot of people in general is put on hold, right? But I feel as though in this process, for some of you, in this process, this is affording you an opportunity that you've not had before. This is affording you the opportunity to see and envision a different future that you build from the ground up by yourself or with a partner, right? Or with a business partner. We did just have the full moon in Libra, which is in your second house, right? So new ways of making money, new ways of earning your own income, right? That these two cards are the indications of people who are not interested in being employed by other people, but are more so interested in creating their own enterprises. And they're creating their own business ventures, and also new sense of value and worth in yourself that's being instilled during this time that allows you to move forward with the confidence to do and to make those moves, right? That this time of potentially being separated from your job, which might have felt very swift and painful, right? This cutting away of whatever stability you had, whatever income you had, whatever work relationships you had, you know, whatever promises for promotion you had, everything has been put to a halt. Everything. But now is this new opportunity to really see, well, maybe I can actually go out and do that thing, or start that YouTube channel, or start that business, or open that Etsy store, or, you know, start creating that clothing line that I've always wanted to do. Maybe I can go into my own business. Maybe I can start my own practice, right? Yep, the Emperor. The Aries energy, right? This Aries energy coming through and inspiring you to really believe in your ability to be your own trailblazer, your ability to be your own, to make your own income, to be your own boss. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like this more than if this was a love reading. If it's a love reading, air signs seem to be a bit duplicitous at this time. Water signs seem to be a bit more open and providing healing energy. However, I feel as though may not be exactly what you want, because the Ace of Cups here is stuck between the Two of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. So an obvious pause in the Ace of Cups moving forward, and then as it does finally move forward, hitting this Two of Pentacles moment of still feeling really unsure and not on solid footing about what to do with this Ace of Cups, this offer. Let's look at the Ace. Let's look at this King of Cups. Let's look at this King of Cups. For those of you who are, you know, seeing a water sign, or, you know who this King of Cups person is for you, let's look at them. Let's see what's up with them. Hey. Bottom of the deck, the Star. They could be an Aquarius, right? I think Aquarians, I was thinking about this today, I'm an Aquarius. we tend to get a bad rep of not being really emotionally available, it might be because I have a Cancer moon, but I have a really hard time relating to that. So if it's an Aquarius, I mean, awesome. I think we actually do have the capacity to be big sweethearts. So yeah, this King of Cups is a match. This King of Cups is a match for you. And okay. You then are tasked with the responsibility or with the job of not sabotaging it yourself. Don't think that, you know, if you are being dishonest or sort of playing two people at the same time and not being really forthright about it, do what you want to do. Be honest about it and be forthcoming about it. If you're finding yourself here, you are going to lose any and all options, and I think you are really going to regret losing the King of Cups in the process. Yeah. Whatever old cycles or whatever old patterns you are in the process of reconstructing and looking at and breaking right now. Let's look at this Devil card. I just feel like there's still something about this Knight of Swords that you are intrigued by, and it's very hard for you to let that go. But I'm telling you right now, it's sort of like a bondage situation. And the reason why it might be hard to let go is because it could be super karmic and like not in a good way. I don't know if you really want that. I don't know if you want to step out from, you know, from this quarantine into what will hopefully be a new beginning, and still be enacting the same patterns. I don't know if any of us really want to be doing that, whether you're Virgo or not. If you're a cross watcher, definitely not. Stop enabling each other. Let's look at the Devil. Any information about the Devil? Something wanted to pop out. Here we go. King of Pentacles. Okay. So, Capricorn, obviously Capricorn card. So, the returning of an earth sign. Ooh, gosh, yeah. I mean, that is kind of, yeah, the rushing back of an old lover and a familiar energy. An energy that feels very relatable, or an energy that you've dealt with so much in the past that it just feels so comfortable, right? Hence why they're coming out as a King of Pentacles, which is your element. Let's see. It's not like terrible. I think a lot of us are seeing a resurgence of exes and people who we believe owe us apologies. Can you tell me more about this King of Pentacles? Obviously, there is a deep bond with this person. Yeah, whatever cycle you had with them, it's come to a close. It's complete. So I feel as though even if you do hear from this person and there is this Devil energy, this Devil connection, you know, we have two sort of expressions of Saturn energy. We have the Devil here as Capricorn. We have the World, which for me as Saturn, the world is what happens when we take the lessons from Saturn. We do what we have to do with them. We show up in the ways that we need to, and we learn the lessons, and Saturn is like, cool, next level. Like, we've completed that cycle, right? So, and this Capricorn Saturn energy can indicate when we don't pick up on the lessons and we don't listen and we don't do what we need to do and we don't boss up. Saturn is a boss up kind of energy. And it doesn't really care what your excuses are. So I feel like this Knight of Pentacles character is going to return, but the cycle is complete. And if you've, for those of you who are familiar with karmic relationships, once the business is done, the business is done. And all the things that held you so tightly to that relationship suddenly don't really seem to matter that much anymore. You're like, don't know why I thought that was so attractive in the first place. But in any case, that is your reading for April 2020. And I will see you all in May for Taurus season, which should be very lovely for you all. And stay safe, stay sane, and yeah, just allow yourself to envision something different for your lives. I love you all, and I'll see you next month. Bye.